Some of the communities most affected by the coronavirus outbreak at the moment are those people who have regular weekly meetings. That might be associations or clubs or churches and other places of faith. If you're a leader in one of these spaces, you might be scrambling at the moment. You've probably had to close down your weekly meeting, and you are now looking to how you can communicate with the people who normally come. I have a lot of friends who are pastors of churches, and this has been a difficult decision to cancel, especially religious meetings, and to ask people not to come. And of course, we don't just want to abandon those groups of people, those congregations. And so pastors, along with leaders of clubs and associations, even teachers from schools, are scrambling at the moment to try and work out how to get a message across, how to connect with people via the internet, via videos. This is something that I do quite regularly with my clients all around the world. I've run webinars, I've hosted online events and virtual meetings like this for many, many years. And I do it from home with a very, very simple setup. I use an iPhone camera, not even the latest iPhone. This is being recorded on an iPhone 7. I've got a little bit of a lighting setup and a microphone. And hopefully that comes across really well. It certainly has worked well for my clients over the years. So what I've done in the face of this coronavirus crisis is I got together with a guy that I use regularly as a cameraman, a really spectacular video guy. He does work at weddings and in corporate spaces, Matt Masson, and he and I got together and we put together a 3-module course that we called Matt and Graham's Really Excellent Guide to Home Video Content. And we wanted to make it light and fun, but also interesting and useful. It's about 40-45 minutes in 3 different modules. In the first module, we have a look at the setup, the technical setup. What do you do with a camera? What do you do with lighting? Where do you put the lights? What lights do you need? And this was a surprise to me, working out how important a microphone is. Apparently, people will forgive you for reasonably bad visual quality, but if the audio has got crackling in it or anything, then people kind of don't want to stick with your video. So Matt helps us to understand what the technical setup is. In the second module, I talk about how to connect with the camera. You might be really good at preaching and teaching to a large group or facilitating a workshop with a lot of people. It's a very different thing to sit in an empty room staring at a black mirror, at a camera screen. And I'll give you a few tips on how to do that, how to make the most of that, even down to what you should wear so that you're not getting strobing effects on the screen. And then in the final module, we have a look at editing your video. You might be live streaming, and that's great, but what you might want to do is pre-record. There's no reason necessarily for what you do to be live, and if it's the first time that you're speaking to a camera, it might be something you want to pre-record and then just upload on the day. So if you are a pastor in a church, don't think you have to do the sermon live on a Sunday. You may be able to record it earlier in the week, and that way you can also edit it as well. Take out some of the blunders that you might make. This is not as easy as it appears to sit and speak to a camera. So Module 3 is all about how you edit your video and then how you get your video up onto whatever platform you're going to use to distribute it. So look, it's not the world's most comprehensive guide, but we do point you in the direction of many resources that will help you do a lot more and get a lot more technical. What we wanted to do was give you literally 40-45 minutes quick start guide to get up to speed so that you can take your videos from a reasonable level, take them up a notch to a really good level, still engaging with all the people you need to engage with in this really tough time where we have to keep our social distance and we're not allowed to meet in large groups. So if that sounds of interest to you, if you are a pastor, a teacher, a facilitator who would like information about how to develop good video content from home, well then you can go to this website over here. It's workfromhomecorona.com. workfromhomecorona.com. So all one word, workfromhomecorona.com, and that will take you to our course files. We do have a number of courses, including setting up a home office, but have a look for Matt and Graham's excellent home video content course. And you will see that we are charging you, we're not charging you our normal corporate rate. If we put together a corporate video series like this, we charge a couple of $100 for the access to it. But we want to give it to you at a price which hopefully is affordable for everybody looking at this. The price is $19.95. But hopefully you understand that it's also a price that puts just a little bit of money into our pockets. And given the fact that this coronavirus means that all of our business has gone away, hopefully you are capable of making just a little contribution to us in that space. If, and I understand that you might be in an environment where you absolutely have no resources, if you desperately need the course but can't afford the $19.95 and can't make that contribution to us, please just drop me a note. Go to the website again, workfromhomecorona.com. Go to that website, just send us a message and we will give you a voucher. We hope that this is something which will be useful to you, and as I say, will help you up the game as you work out and scramble what it means to live in this new coronavirus world. Wish you all the best with your group, your association, your church, whatever it is that you're doing. Wish you all the best as a leader as you navigate these difficult times. And I hope that what we've been able to contribute with this course will help you to just make sure that you stay connected, get your message out, and keep your group together. All the best.